Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're going to be covering some data packs for Minecraft 1.21.10. Now you can download the data packs in the description in the order I showcase them, and one thing I am going to quickly mention before we start the video, I currently am ill, so if there are random pauses or I sound a bit different, that is why. Now let's cover the first data pack, and this first data pack comes with a new enchantment for the Happy Ghast. Now this new enchantment is called Suction, and it can be enchanted on 2 harnesses. And what does Suction do? Well, it makes it so Happy Ghasts stay still, and when a player goes below them, you can see you are pulled up to the Happy Ghast so you can easily get on top of them. This means that getting on top of Happy Ghasts is a lot easier, because before you'd have to lure them with snowballs or a harness. Now you just need to go below them and it will slowly pull you up until you can click on them. And it also only works if the Happy Ghast can see the sky. So for example, if you were in the nether or underground in a cave, Suction will not work. And you do still take full damage if you fall out of the Suction zone. But it's only a small data pack, but it definitely is going to be useful, because it means that you can easily get on top of your Happy Ghast. The second data pack adds new trades to the Wandering Trader. Now if you click on a Wandering Trader, you can see they sell some maps. Now there is one issue with this, and the fact the maps don't have translation names. I'm not too sure why this is. I tried to see if there's a resource pack linked and there currently isn't. But it seems like you can find village maps, ocean ruins, shipwrecks, swamp huts, ocean monuments, and it seems like Wandering Traders will be able to sell a lot more maps. Now there is a slight delay when you open up a Wandering Traders GUI, but that is just the game obviously loading all the maps. You can see we have a desert village, a savannah village, a snowy village. We also just have a normal village. We have a shipwreck again, a mineshaft, trial chambers, a pillager outpost. And it seems like Wandering Traders can now sell maps for most structures within the game, even buried treasure. Now let's quickly just buy one of these. So let's grab some emeralds. Let's find one of the traders. I want the one with the trial chamber map. Here we go. Let's buy one trial chamber map. Okay, he walked away. Let's buy one trial chamber map. Where is it gone? There we go. And let's also buy a pillager outpost map. So now if I open this, you can see there is a location. Let's quickly just head to this. So the trial chamber is located somewhere below me. If I now go in spectator mode and fly down, you can see here is the trial chamber. So this just makes finding structures a lot less tedious, because you can buy maps for them, and Wandering Traders are not that common, so it doesn't make it overpowered. It seems like they can trade a random amount of trader maps. Like this one has, what is that, 5, and this one right here has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I have just found a map right here for Bastion. So it seems like it's not just overworld structures, it is also nether and end structures. And also you can see the color of the map's name is the rarity of the structure. So for example, Bastion is epic rarity, meaning it's one of the rarest, and you can also see the price does change on the rarity. Third data pack is a really cool one. It brings a way to revive pets. Now let's quickly just show an example. So if I tamed up this wolf, let's say this wolf is one I've had in the world for ages, and this wolf suddenly died. You can see it now drops its collar. This data pack does require a resource pack just to give the collar a texture, otherwise it will show up as unknown. So there we go, we now have a paws tamed, and let's also dye the collar. Now if this cat quickly just randomly died, you can see we have the collar right here, the cat, and also the color. So it seems like it just shows the entity, not the name. Now, to get the mob back, we need to have a respawn anchor, and it also needs to be charged. So we also need some glowstone. There we go. You can see it has now worked. But when the mob comes back, it will come back as a zombie. And it seems like they do burn in the daytime, which is not a good thing. Now, if this zombie dies, let's quickly just give it a few little whacks so it does die. It seems like they have a lot more health. There we go. It has now died. Let's quickly just see. We now have a collar again. So it seems like to get this to work, you need to crouch, click the item on a respawn anchor, and it seems like you need to click it on a certain part. But you can now see it is revived as a skeleton. And then if it dies as a skeleton, I'm pretty sure it is dead for good. Now, I also want to see what a zombie cat looks like. So let's quickly just give this a go. So we need to be in survival mode, we need to crouch, and we need to click. and that is the zombie cat. Let's quickly now just see what the skeleton cat looks like. So now if I quickly just recharge this, go in survival mode and click, this is what the skeleton version of the cat looks like, and that does look really cool. It's a shame that variant isn't in the vanilla game. Now let me quickly just show you how to get the mob back. This only works in the zombie form. If it goes to the skeleton form, they are stuck like that forever. So we need to go in survival mode, we need to click on the respawn anchor, and you can see it's now a zombie. If we give it a weakness and also feed it, you can see it will start having these potion effects, and it will basically work just like villagers, where it will start converting. Now, the 4th data pack adds a new structure to the game, and it's a very simple structure, but it is a little villager monument, and they spawn around the overworld. You can see we have found one right here. I'd also like the use of the banners to make it look like villager eyes, and there is a chest at the bottom here with some random items. Now, let's just place a few so we can see if they all look the same. This one seems to be the same, and the loot in the bottom of the chest is random. Okay, it seemed to place up here, and once again it looks pretty much the same, with the loot in the chest once again random. I think it's cool just exploring your world to find these, or even moving them into your builds. This data pack expands upon the variants added in Spring to Life. So you can see inside the forest biome, we now have a new variant of the cow, and I think there should be 2 variants. Now, we also have some new chicken variants, and it seems like these are the 2. And also some new pig variants. Once again, I think there are the 2. Now, I think the names of these are Forest and Rusty for each of them. I don't know what one's what. We also have 2 new variants inside of the Dark Oak Forest. These variants are called the Midnight and the Ashen. And once again, it's for the cow. I really do like this variant. It's such a shame that this one didn't come to the base game. We then have the chicken, which once again, Midnight and Ashen. And we also have the pig, which once again follows the same color theme. And it seems like the ones here follow the same of a light blue and then also a dark blue. The cherry grove, the flower forest, the meadows, and sunflower plains also has a new variant called the coral. And that is the coral cow. We also have the coral chicken and the coral pig. I think the chicken is probably my favorite, although the cow does look really cool as well. Now, we do also have new variants for the swamp and mangrove swamp. The cow, I think, is normal. I think the variants for this biome is only the pig. And this is the marsh and then also the marsh muddy. So it don't seem like there's variants for the cow or the chicken within the swamp or mangrove swamp. It seems like it's exclusive for the pig. And then the final variants come in with the jungle. And I think the jungle only has chicken variants because I've spawned cows and pigs. And the chicken variant you can see is right here. Now, this variant does also spawn, so it's in addition to the vanilla variant. Now, that is it for this video. If you enjoyed, do like and subscribe. That is all 5 data packs. Once again, they can be found linked in the description in the order I showcased them. And let me know, guys, thought of this video in the comments, and I'll see you guys in another one very soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.